All right, so you see this post? One or two persons that I respect have told me that, very dark man, when you come online, don't talk about Seun Kuti. We saw all the videos he made. We saw the references he made to Osio and the Rattles. All what he was saying, calling Rattles rats. You know, we said, but just act mature. There's no way I'm not going to talk about this matter. There's absolutely no way I will talk about it. But here's the thing, first things first. I would rather die first than to open my mouth to insult or disrespect Seun Kuti on this internet, both offline or online. I would rather die first. You know why? Because Seun Kuti is somebody that I love so much and I respect. So no matter what he has said about VDM, the Rattles and all that, I won't use my mouth to disrespect him. The love I have for him and the respect can never end because it is genuine love. And personally, I have the reason why I love him so much. And it's not going to change. If you like, make him make more videos. Add to what he don't make before. I don't care. If I still see him tomorrow, respect 100, I will still organ. He don't change anything. Unless maybe he don't let me organ. But of course, I'm definitely going to greet him and just the way I respect him, you know. So, when you see this matter, there are a lot of one or two things that you people don't know, right? So I will start from the genesis. Because the genesis is on my election already. Now, what is the genesis? As you all know, a case was filed on my behalf. My lawyer and myself talked together to file a case against B-Lord, when B-Lord started using my face for criminal activities, you know. So I filed a case in court, and B-Lord was invited severally. He didn't show up, right? At the end of the day, the police were asked to go and bring him. And they brought him to court. As they brought him, they went to court. So when they got to court, the judge asked him, "Where's your lawyer?" Said his lawyer is not there. So the judge said, take him to the station tomorrow, bring him, and by that time his lawyer should be available, right? Basically what I preach is what I practice. As you all know, previously when people go detain people for station and they talk against them, I go say, if you believe that this person have offended you, why are you using police to oppress the person? Take the person to court. Let the court decide. That have always been what I preach, and I practice it. I took B-Lord to court, and it was the court that remanded B-Lord, right? After that, next thing from nowhere, Omoyele Sowore made a tweet. And then he said he's going to talk to his astute lawyer to disengage from the case. And also, he's going to discontinue the case. Do you understand? When Omoyele said that, I was not surprised. I was not surprised. You know why? Because Omoyele Sowore, because of his previous interviews that he has done about Very Dark Mind, I know see this man don't like me at all. And I go play those interviews so that when I go get the genesis, but I know see all these things special what do. It's not even about B-Lord. It's not about B-Lord. All these things he's doing. And because this Very Dark Man, he doesn't like him. And I will explain why, right? So when he said that, like I said, you know what thing they do. Because Omoyele Sowore have the option of calling Marshal to say, come, this B-Lord thing, I don't like it. You understand? I don't like it. I want Very Dark Man to leave the matter. He can even say, Marshal, give Very Dark Man the phone. Go to his office, give him the phone. Maybe he don't get my number. He can call Deji Adeyanju. You understand? Deji will say, VDM. Omoyele Sowore say, you know, say, Naelda. He say, no like this man. I will go leave him. He can call Seun Kuti. I will go leave him. But like I said, he gets his own personal agenda when he wants start. So that is why he ignore all these people. He goes straight. And at the end of the day, the boy later spent 20 days out of 26 days, which he would not have spent that long if to say just make a call. Now just simple thing for no even object to him bail. Do you understand? But still spent 20 days. Do you understand? After all the noise. But anyways, let's get right into it. So when he made the post, I made my own post. Then after my own post, I called Seun Kuti. And I told him, I said, bros, show you the see what you show already do. Right? Show already get option to call me. Then show already go online, go to say want to discontinue my case. Based on which level? He would have called me if he does not like the matter. Seun Kuti said, I also saw what he posted and I was not pleased with it. Don't worry yourself, I'll call Sowore, make you come on for this matter, because at the end of the day, he no go use because of B-Lord spoil the relationship where we all get. Like even if you want to, and somebody like B-Lord, where get questionable character, that's going to call Sowore. You understand? Seun was not happy on the phone about it. Then Seun Kuti ended the call that I will call Sowore. Next thing, me and him talk again. He come tell me say, Seun Kuti voice can't change. The way they sound before, no be so they sound. He say he go just come on here for the matter. That's because two of us no one listening to him. He go come on here, say he no go talk about the matter again. Do you understand? So Seun Kuti remove him. From nowhere, Sowore said make another interview. Now I say, okay, if not like this, you won't go as you want show everybody, say Sowore, now you be the holiest as thou. Make we come show Nigerians the part where they know they look before about you, where they claim say you be sent. Because you are not different from these politicians that you actually criticize, and that's just the truth. Do you understand? Then I hit down below the belt. Do you understand? Where I said that tomorrow election, all these protests where they can't do for Nigeria, all this end bad governance, it is because he gets funding from abroad. And it is the truth. Then I went further to say, oh, this is presidential aspiration. Say he won't be president. All of them are because of fundraising. And it is the truth. Do you understand? As I talk, and so people come with the bash Sowore. If you go Sowore live, Sowore they do live, they don't even let them do the live, they bash. If you go in comment section, they bash and they finish them. From nowhere, bro. I just see Seun Kuti for live. Seun Kuti for live, they start to talk about Sowore. Matter where say no we talk about. Seun Kuti now started talking about it. Now, because since he's a very dark man, don't step on the integrity of Sowore. He don't open people's eyes to waiting they know they look before. Seun Kuti now started doing damage control for him. Therefore, reassuring the public of Sowore's integrity. Do you understand? And coming from somebody like Seun Kuti that knows the both of us and is kind of close to the both of us, is therefore trying to say, you know what, forget all waiting very dark man they talk. Sowore not trustworthy person. That's why Seun Kuti was not saying, Sowore is the only person that have access to my house. Even if I'm not around, his face has been programmed to my house. That is how I trust Sowore. Therefore saying that waiting very dark man they talk. But do you know the irony of everything? Everything I said about Sowore, Seun Kuti knows it. I can go to any shrine in this country to swear with Seun Kuti. Let him say that he does not know that Sowore, all these protests he does is to get funding from abroad. Let him say that this election where Sowore they do know for crowdfunding. Seun Kuti knows this more than any other person in this country. So when he started doing this, I just said, wow, do you know what I did? I sent Seun Kuti a message, and I'll read the message to you guys. I said, Egbon, you didn't need to talk about this issue like you said you would. Because it came as a surprise. Because Seun Kuti said, go come on your hand. You saw what happened clearly. You refused to address his first message and how he went about it. That is when Sowore come out and stop saying, go discontinue the case, you go disengage. I said, you know, even all the lie what you do. You know, if you talk say, Sowore, what you do self no good. If you call me, if you don't get VDM number at all. But you avoid them. I can say, Deji self do the same thing. Now, Deji's own, I will understand, because Deji's bystander, Deji is very nonchalant when it concerns his friend. He will just say, nah, Sadi, me, I will just talk to you know, because Deji also said, even if they see Sowore side Senate bank votes, say Sowore still get integrity. Therefore, they want assure, they don't say very dark man, don't they fuck Sowore up. So they want assure they want assure the public of Sowore's integrity when actually no get. And I said, this move when they make is not good and doesn't show the true nature of things. At the end, it is your opinion, however, it is biased. Ebon, no matter the damage control, Sowore fall for criminal. Do you understand? I told him this. He responded. Do you understand? It is his own position to post his own response. Do you understand? So after this, I don't talk. I can't watch him. Do you understand? But like I said, I knew what happened. Sowore would have called Seun because that's his personality. He would have called Seun to tell him that, Seun, you have to choose between me or very dark man. And I would understand if Seun Kuti chose Sowore over very dark man, because Seun have known Sowore for more than 30 years. He just didn't know very dark man yesterday. So there's no harm if Seun decide to side Sowore. Of course, and Seun also went further to say that he no go allow that to spoil Sowore chance of becoming the president. But the truth is, Egbon, Sowore can never become the president of this country. You know why? He has no structure. But before we come to structure part, let me show you people something. Like I said, Sowore have always been a hater of very dark man for the longest. Because Sowore believed that very dark man should come and carry his movement and come and join him in his revolution now. But like I said, I don't like his structure. I don't like how his movement is. He has no structure. Now, I'll take you people back. Like I said, Sowore have always hated VDM. But you know, I won't take guy down. Right? This is an interview Sowore did 1 year ago. Let's all listen.
Let's talk about very dark man.
Who's very dark man? You have to give me people's names.
That is his name.
No, that's not. I'm sure you're referring to Martins.
Yes.
Or Chelsea or something. Yeah.
We all know him as very dark man.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people have been wondering if he's truly an activist who is concerned about injustice and the oppression of the poor Nigerians, or he's simply using that name and his fame to enrich himself. So since you are very close to his lawyer, I don't know if you're also close to him, I would want you to speak to the integrity and pacing of very dark man. Who do you think he is? Is he someone we should believe in? What is your take, or, you know, what do you think about him?
The question you should be asking all of you is, even the activists that you know, and you endorse, and you believe, how many of them do you follow? So
Now you see that, right? They asked you about Very Dark Man, even though I've never claimed to be an activist. They asked you about Very Dark Man. What do you think about what he does? You know, claiming, using his platform to do X, Y, Z. And then you left the question and you talked about yourself. He said, even the activists that you people know, himself, right? How many of you follow them? Jealousy. Now you don't say, okay, this guy I don't like the fact that a lot of people believe in what I do, and the movement is bigger than what he has ever imagined, right? Let's continue.
So I don't have a Rolodex or a measurement in my house to say who an activist is, who is not an activist. I think it's for society and sometimes over time to determine who the activists are. And sometimes society choose the activists, whether they're activists or not.
The other part, he said it is the society that decides who the activist is. And sometimes the society choose an activist even if they are not, right?
Because who society aligns with or who they want might be other things beyond what my own parameters of activism is or are. It might be that, you know, an activist society is someone who excites them. It make them laugh or make them happy temporarily. But
Now, you see, that question they ask you is a straight question. What do you think about this person? It's either you say, well, I like what he do, or I don't like what he do, or I don't believe in what he do, or I think X, Y, Z. First of all, he praised himself. Secondly, he tried to, you know, that's what he does. You know, at the end of the day, let's go to another interview that is almost a year ago as well.
His VDM. What do you think of his activism?
did you just say he's activist like myself?
Well, I think one of
the reason why I said that is that you know I don't make these comparisons.
No, I'm not.
I don't. You know, look on myself.
What do you think of what he's doing, VDM? What do you think?
I don't see. That's what I'm saying. Is like that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And maybe the end will justify the means.
Is he a force for good, in your opinion?
I don't.
I think he is. I think he's a force for good.
I don't make those. So I'm not a calibrator for people who are activists, because there are people who have criticized my method and found that they were wrong. Yeah. And there are people who have criticized their methods before. I haven't found myself to be wrong. So it's like, you know.
You see how we did it, right? They asked about me, and for some reason, he just looked for a way to turn it. Then in order to downplay, he said a lot of people have said something about him, and they later discovered that they were lying against him. But him, all what he has talked against, they will later discover that he's saying the truth. You know, there's just a way he does it. Now, my election, let me tell you the truth. I know for some reason you thought that I was going to associate myself with you, and all this your hate came from the fact that I am not associating myself with you. You know, that's why probably you are jealous. You know, you have seen what Very Dark Man can do. You know the truth. Why I cannot associate myself with you is because you don't have a structure. Yes, you have been doing this thing for more than 10, 25, 30 years now, but you don't have anything to show for it. And that's not the truth. And this Very Dark Man that is just coming from nowhere, he don't get structure. I know you people do not believe that Very Dark Man will be where he is today. And this kind of movement, and I don't believe say the movement will be big like this. Do you know what it takes? Say for how many states, for more than 10 states in Nigeria, we have rattle leaders there that organize a group of people. They come out every last Saturday of every month in large numbers to come and clean. For cleaning, yes, you can say na gutter we dey clean, but that is a structure. Without a structure, we can't do that. And this is what Omoyele Sowore lacks. He has no structure. He does not have what he represents. And this is why government don't take him serious. Because Omoyele Sowore does not have a principle, he does not have a code of conduct, he does not have what he represents. He fights for everything, therefore he fights for nothing. Like now, Very Dark Man have what he represents. That's why on social media, if people get scammed, the first person they think about before they think about the police is VDM. When they feel like they are being oppressed, the first person they think about is VDM. When they see that in their community there's no water, the first person they think about is VDM. They call VDM, oh VDM, we don't have water. People know me for something, that VDM, this is what it's all about. That is when you have something you represent. But Omoyele Sowore, nothing. You go talk A today, you go talk about this tomorrow, you go talk about that one tomorrow, you go talk about this one next tomorrow. I can't associate with you. I have seen your modus operandi, I have seen how you operate. There's no structure, you don't represent anything. So, you have single-handedly bastardized protests in Nigeria. Government don't take you serious anymore. Back in the day, if they say they won't protest, government they shake. But now, if you like go do protest, government don't care because of the likes of Omoyele Sowore and the revolution now. Take it back. This one every day. You go, you don't go achieve anything. They don't say, okay, this one just, they don't send them. Government don't take him serious. His own friends don't take him serious. People online, they don't take him serious because what he does is basically to blackmail them, nothing more. Now, let's talk about your structure. You get political party, when are you bring? AAC and WT. Can you, since 2018, with all the amount of efficiency you get, show me one of your House of Representatives men, person who don't win House of Rep from your party, or local government chairman from your party. With the way you claim, say you want fight for Nigeria rich, you have not been able to raise any man before and put in power. At least House of Rep, show me one. It is because you don't have a structure. You feel covering that man, a person where they go clean gutter, a person to clean gutter, but that is a structure. Do you know what it takes? Say across like 10, 11 states. We have leaders in those states, and every month's end, people will gather in large numbers. They will come outside and do community service. They are going to clean, they will clean the gutters so that mosquitoes no go they gather people where they get to. Schools, they fall. Public schools have been ignored by the government. At least we did here. We go repair their chairs. The Rattle movement repair their chairs. They renovate the schools. If there's no water, the money where Rattle movement contributes. Now we go use from the NGO, we go use and take water. Bro, we have what we represent. There's a structure. Now tomorrow, now if we decide, okay, we won't raise one person to go for local government chairman, there's a structure. We all go come out now. We don't get person there. They don't know us. We go come outside and say, okay, so person, local government chairman, let's go and support. There is a structure. But you Omoyele Sowore for 30-something years, there's no structure. Nobody takes you serious. And this is why I can't associate myself with you. Now election they come. Can you show me your House of Representative candidate for Edo State? Or Ondo State, or Osun State, no fine Yoruba State. Show me your House of Rep member. Show me your local government chairman, your local government rep. Show me. You know, get. The last election, only you be president, only you be vice. We don't even see your vice president. We don't see your vice president. And like I said, this is how you know that he has no plan to become the president. It's all about crowdfunding for him. Nobody takes him serious. A man that fights for everything, fights for nothing. You don't have what you represent. And this is why we cannot associate ourselves with you. And again, you people bash me to say, very dark man, you should politicize the right. No! There's time for everything. Patriotism is what we are preaching now. Maybe in the future, yes. But for now, patriotism. So this is why you are the old drummer boy. You're supposed to take a step back and become a role model and a mentor. But instead, you are trying to drag a space that you no longer belong to. That's just the truth. Wake up to reality, Omoyele Sowore. I'll be like you someday too. But instead of doing all these things that you're doing, do you know what I'll do? I'll become a role model and a mentor. I'll be mentoring people. You're an old drummer boy, sorry. That time is gone.